been going on around here? Okay, my builder's not building anything. I did get a little stuffed spider from a loot bag, which I think looks really cute. I haven't done anything over there. Got some books. Got a disenchanting table in case I want to disenchant something. I got a dead guy over here who died of boredom reading books. I replaced the enchanting table with an enchanter. That way I can actually pick the enchantment I want. I like that. I got this dragon head in a loot bag, a legendary loot bag. I have not killed the ender dragon yet. I keep waiting for Demarie, my co-worker, to kill it with me. Now I did find the end portal. I found something really cool. We know about nature's compass, but there's an ender compass, which is really neat. It points to where the end is located. So I'm like, yeah, that's cool, but it's out in the middle of the ocean. I still don't have enough ender pearls to activate it yet, so yeah. This was a EcoCraft locker, but I got it as a loot chest, so I just stuck it over here. I don't know what I'm going to do over here on this side yet. It was my storage system until I finished my warehouse, which you may have remembered. I've died twice. So. Sorry you missed it. Cow cake? What have I been doing? Of course, you've seen my kitchen, which is really, really cool. I had, because of the Pam's Harvest Craft, I had to put 3 refrigerators to hold all the different fruits and vegetables so that I would have enough of a variety. Infinite water. Got all the pots and pans. This is connected, so in case it needs it. I had to add some stuff. Shrimp took me a while. That was kind of an ordeal. But now, I think I can make just about every recipe in the game. Alright, anyway, that's the inside of the house. Okay. Started working on the Botania. I'm a little light on the mana because I think something broke or I'm doing something wrong. I don't know what it is. Where's my Wand of the Force? These are all my tools. Auto feeder. I got chest up here, drop in the coal, and bada bing, bada boom. Alright, so I've got these endo flames that obviously eat any fuel item. And I got about a dozen of them. And they produce mana, and they're all connected to the mana spreader. Look how fast that filled up. Then the mana spreader shoots it into the mana pool, but it doesn't ever seem like it fills up, or it fills up super, super slow. Alright, now I've got a pressure plate down there so that when something is on the pressure plate, it activates this torch to turn off this hopper so nothing goes through it. And then I've got the spark going all the way over here to the amalgamation plate, which works pretty good. Low on mana. It hasn't not moved. I don't know why. Alright, let's go clockwise around here. Are you enjoying the tour? Alright, this is a work in progress. You've probably seen this before in my last series, the Feed the Beast Beyond. This is a mob grinder. It's from Woot. I love Woot. But I think I'm taking a bigger bite than I can afford right now. This is a tier 5. It's the largest. And I'm having trouble getting resources. These are just holder place blocks. I don't actually have them yet because I don't have the resources for them yet. The only thing I was able to put in place was the gray ones. The multi-block structure, once I finish it, these all connect. They have connected textures. But I've got the controller block, or there's the controller block and the actual grinder itself. I'm going to have to power it. I'm going to have to hook up some chests, and I lined it up with a warehouse so I can have all the mob drops go directly into the warehouse. You tried to make that in Forever Stranded, never finished because it costs too much. Oh, Woot was in the first Forever Stranded? I started the original Forever Stranded, but I never finished it. I think I got as far as putting a wall around the ship and gave up. But Forever Stranded Lost Souls, as you know, I conquered that one. I chewed it up and spit it out because I'm the man. This one I'm just doing for fun. I don't know what I'm looking at here. That's just okay. Just building this. This is a guard tower. The problem with some of these guards is they like to wander around. Are you stuck again? You stupid gunky. Oh, and she's hungry. Oh, well, let's go get her some food. Yeah, I've done all 5 tiers in Feed the Beast Beyond. It's pretty cool. I like it. Bring her back here. There we go. And eat the food. There we go. Whoa, that was my mouse doing weird things. This is my dinghy. Look, it's a motorboat. I don't have any fuel for it, so it just sits there. My fisherman jumped in the boat one time and got stuck. Couldn't get out. How are you doing? Doing okay. Okay. Fish already. Good grief. I tell you what, some people just stand around do nothing. Anyway, the way you catch shrimp in this game, you got to use the water traps. Put the traps in the water. You put in some fish bait. Catches all kinds of fish. Ever the fish you want. Still having a hard time catching shrimp. Anyway, we're just walking around looking. Oh. Warehouse. Alright, I finally built a solar panel. And I'm still having power problems, so I had to upgrade to a tier 2. Which was a little difficult because I need mica? No, I don't need mica. It just took a lot of resources. It's probably what will end up happening. Alright, anyway, where was I? Oh. Elevator. There we go. Alright, so I've got the solar panel tier 2 going into some inner conduits going into capacitor. So that I can keep everything nice and charged, like my jetpack. Alright, so I just kind of built the capacitors into the framework of the barn. It's kind of like a futuristic barn, I guess. That's a cool idea to use the capacitor banks as support beams. Yeah, exactly. In fact, alright, as far as the support beams go, they goes all the way across. If I decide to make more, I'll have them coming down this side, and I'll have them coming down that side. And I'm trying to utilize the mine colony buildings and structures the way they were designed you know, like all these little shelves for the mine colonies. I left them in place and expanded them as large as I could make them by adding emeralds. You add emeralds and it makes them bigger. The problem is it only does the default ones. The ones that I added later, like up here, they don't grow. I know, I tried. Oh, and like these little rooms right here, I did kind of have to dig out the shelves to kind of add the compressed drawers, but I did try to keep it in the same area. Still keep the bars. Same way with these, keep the bars. I kind of had to get a little creative, like digging down one extra block for 7 extra drawers. You know, that sort of thing. So behind every one of these, as you can see, I've got the external storage, so that all the digital storage stuff goes on the shelves. These basically act as chests. They're just chests. They're just redecorated chests. Now the neat thing is that if those, and these, even these are all wired up. They're all wired up. If I run out of space on all my warehouse, that's why I call it a warehouse. It looks like a warehouse. Then I've got the storage over here, which I haven't even touched yet. So, and room for expansion. This is the power I was using before I got the solar panels, and it was doing fine until I started to expand everything, and I ran out of power, so I needed solar. I might get rid of that second windmill and just keep the front one for looks, because I don't really need it for power. This is kind of redundant right now. I did try to set up a wireless transmitter, but look, it only goes 32 blocks. And if I try to put in range upgrades, it only goes out to like 64 blocks. That's not even to the end of my block. Alright, remember I showed you this cool little thing right here? This is called a flux plug. It's a flux plug. Basically what it does is you set up an... Oh, where'd my network go? Why does it do that? Why does my network keep crashing? Or maybe it's an invisible... It says green. Otherwise it wouldn't be showing anything. Good, you know. There we go. Alright, anyway. This will transmit power. And you're probably thinking, well, where do you transmit power to? This is kind of a flux controller. I gotta go around and reconnect everything. Alright, so I'm not running power everywhere. Alright, I've got these little flux points that I can add. You know, and now I'm receiving power. Whoop! Just filled up. Alright, so it's like a wireless power system, a little different than the one from Forever Stranded. Finish it. Alright, here's my infinite cactus farm. Here's my infinite egg farm. That's it. Let me show you my void miner. Okay, these are my void miners. I did run a cable all the way up to the digital storage. So I do have a chest, just as a placeholder, going into an importer. So it's not for storage, it's just import only. But I am using the wireless network if it would ever continue working. Okay, let's turn this one on. This one, turn that on. Okay, there's all. And that's it. That's pretty much the entire flux network. Anyway. Alright, so these are just tier 1. But I did clear out a nice space in the basement. Let me show you something here. do have a jetpack. Let's go over here to this mountain here. Let's see. There's some diamonds. 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 Oh, look. There's some more diamonds. Anywhere. Look, there's some more diamonds. There's some more diamonds. I don't know how this happened. There's some more diamonds. Oh, look. More diamonds. The 1.10 has some extra cool stuff in it, though, like a marketplace. 1.12 doesn't have a marketplace. Where I can come in here and buy market stuff. 1.12 doesn't have... I'll get there. 1.12 doesn't have a flower garden with gazebo and fountain. 1.12 doesn't have a library. Really cool. I want to do something nefarious with this library. You come in here, you got all these books. Then you got the you got like the book checkout counter. And it's got this secret little downstairs area. This is cool. I've got a little workshop down here for I don't know what. We'll turn this into something. Got some storage. I don't know what we can turn this into. Anyway, this is just kind of a cool little build. This isn't in 1.12. They took it out. I don't know why. I do have a back door. Right here. Okay. Anyhow. Also, in 1.12, the barracks, you have to supply the citizens by building the citizens hut to have enough citizens to man the barracks. In this barracks, the barracks produces all the people you need. I'm making them stand around because when they're out roaming around, they cause lag. So I make them stand still. Like, stop moving around. You're causing lag. Oh, speaking of builder's hut, I showed you this builder's hut, the first one, where I gutted it out and turned it into my little smeltery. I did run cables all the way over here, which is really nice. I don't have a cable. That's just... so this is my smelter. I don't use the smeltery much now they got Ender IO up and running. Ender IO does a lot better. Now I built a second builder's hut right here, but I only made it tier 3. But it wasn't big enough, so I'm like, you know what? Let's build a second tier 3 builder's hut right here, and then I intersected them at the corner. Isn't that cool? And then I knocked down this wall. I knocked down this wall. Move some things around. So I've got my coal coke oven. And if you notice, I've got no creosote. How did I ever manage that? I did have my improved blast furnace, which I think I'm doing something wrong. It's not really improved. I can't remember. Am I supposed to put a lever on the preheaters to get them to work? I can't remember. I'm supposed to put levers on them. But anyway, I did make a storage tank, a little fluid tank. And it's really weird. You have to have an empty bucket in order to see the inventory. Look, no inventory, inventory. No inventory, inventory. All right, the pipes don't work. You have to have a pump in order to pump out of stuff. And it requires power, and I'm like, screw that. I'll just throw in some conduit and be done with it. Just call it good. Hey, work smarter, not harder. Gotta sleep. Gotta sleep.